All right, folks, I'm hoping that you can hear me. We have a same situation as yesterday, just a terrible connection. And it's the same time of day. So I'm starting to think that there are issues around Omaha at 5 o'clock, even though it's a Sunday. But the arena is also full of people right now for a Supernovas match. So what I did is I dumbed the settings down, and we are getting something going out. And I hope it looks halfway decent. I'll try to record this as well. But something is on. So we're going to just go with this. And right now, Lights is tied with Vital. Things just started here. So 3-0 in the first, or 3-3, I'm sorry, in the first set. So nobody having established anything yet. Of course, this is Vital from Eden Prairie, a team from home that we're very familiar with in the yellow and blue. And your Lights squad in red with the libero in black. As they go to the right side here, and that is Madeline Schmidt for Vital. We're going to keep watching the numbers here. Nothing I can do if it fails out. So I'm hoping that you can at least see something. Maybe you can hear us. And we're going to go with that. But again, the internet not being our friend here, and we'll see what we can pick up live, and we'll see what we can do for a recording later. Again, nothing established yet, so if you're joining us, you haven't missed a whole lot. It's 4-4. Macy Spoladoro is at the service stripe here. The libero for Vital picks this up, and that is Elena Fuller. And then the attack from the right side is unsuccessful. So Spoladoro will continue at the stripe here. It is 5 serving 4. We got a ball in the court. Oh, ran right past Bella Rushing. Luckily, she did not step. That's when the real worry comes. You jump and come down on a ball, and you'd really have a big problem. So that did not happen. We're going to replay that point. So again, it is 5 serving 4. Spoladoro. This one long into the protective netting. They get to make a hockey call. The puck goes into the protective netting here at the convention center. That's not a puck, it's a ball, but minor details here. Glad you're with us on the Spolybrock Sports Network. And we're going to be joined now. We'll let her get on the air here. Lindsay Spoladoro will be doing the color commentary for
Testing.
this. Are you
Testing.
on? You are on. Say one more thing.
Testing again.
You're good.
Let's go. I'm back, guys.
All right, glad to have you here. I just hate talking to myself. That never sounds good. So Bovard here with the serve, the back set over to the right side. We've got to get her number. That's Madeline Schmidt. She's had a couple of attacks from that right side. And it is still anybody's set here. Nobody's established anything. It's a 6-6. And Andrea Elson at the stripe for Vital. The right-hander puts it over a lollipop serve there. Lights picks this up. The back set over to Britta Hagen. And they run the exact same play here. Does Vital. And, oh, wow, what a great defensive set there by Bovard and Rushing to get that one over.
I was just going to say Vital looks like a pretty good offensive team, which makes a great game for our defense. So looking forward to all the plays to come.
Grousnick off the heel of her hand. And that one does not get over the net. 7-7. Waiting for somebody to make a run here. I'm really curious what this looks like for those of you who are watching at home. I'm guessing it's pixelated, but I think that at least we have green bars. And I did learn something new about the software last night. So that was Ada Deckers that you saw with, again, flying in the air and hitting that one right between the block. Well done, Ada Deckers.
It's always good to match offensive power with even more offensive power. Let's go front row.
All right, swung over here. Spoladoro sends this over right into the campfire. 2 players colliding, the libero and one other for Vital, and they get it up off the block and manage to get a point out of that.
That's a tough one to defend there.
Yeah, not much you can do when the play gets chaotic. You guys talked about that yesterday. That's probably the defensive player's worst nightmares when things are
Yeah,
not coming to what you expected and you have to quickly adjust.
totally.
Sophia Prinz at the line for Vital. Picked up there by Rushing and sent over by Spoladoro. They're going to reset here and go to a middle attack and really cut that hard, but out of bounds to the left. 9-8 Lights as Miedema takes a seat. And Klembarski will come in to serve, looking for a nice service run here for Ace. Klembarski, she serves to the libero for Vital. Sent back over here by Torvey. Pushed over to the left side and then looked a little bit far, but the left side hitter did manage to get it over it, and play continues here. And wow, that was a nice swing for Lucy Belisel. And I probably did butcher that name. It's probably Belial. I'm going to go with that. The libero, Eliana Fuller, puts the ball in play, Rushing. Bovard, Clyde, everybody looks okay. The roll shot is over. Libero there to get this left side. Nice swing, but Bella right there to pick this one up. Bovard sees a spot back there in the 6. Defense picks it up. Long rally here, and oh, what a play there. Finding an open spot on the court for Sasha Bovard.
And you think that was intentional?
I do.
I think so too. That was clever. That was
Just gave that a little English on the ball, and it curled over and dropped in.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Rushing to our left, Northfield product, wearing the libero jersey in this match. Puts a good serve and play the on too, but Torvey not fooled by that. Over to Spoladoro, the roll shot over. Set to the left pin. Wow, comes through hot, but long.
I'm glad that I stood up from my chair because I would have gotten smoked.
You would have taken a direct hit.
Gotten absolutely smoked.
Rushing continues. Oh, I thought that was going to sail long, but it did come back in, and they're having trouble with it. Might have been out. Play continues here. The bump set over to Bovard, picked up by the defense. Quickly into the middle and swatted over, sent back by the block. Right side, blocks there again. Free ball, opportunity here for Lights. Torvey, quick into the middle. Grousnick.
I love how she found that seam, even through a double block, finding the floor there. Good execution.
Rushing continues. A nice little service run going here as the libero picks this up. Fuller. This one skips off the block. Point Vital.
The more and more I'm seeing tools off the blocks, I'm kind of remembering, I don't know if it was my team or a team that I watched. They did a drill in practice where they took a big exercise bouncy ball and put it at the net, had someone stand on a box and just fling hits off of the bouncy ball to mimic a big block, and then the defense would try to run down wherever the ball came off with the bouncy exercise
Okay,
ball.
because that would be very unpredictable.
Yeah, it simulates. You have no idea how it's going to come off those hands right at the net, so
right.
Just being able to see where it goes and react as soon as possible.
I can tell you it's Laura's favorite shot. She's gotten so good at it from the left side. You'll see her go up and just purposely look just for fingers, just get a little bit. And it doesn't look tough, but it scores a point just the same.
You have to train it too. It's not as easy as it looks, and it's not accidental either.
And she's proud of what she's worked on with that shot.
Absolutely.
She scores a lot of points with that. All right, what do we got here? 13-11. Well, 11 serving 13 for Vital, and number 18, Kyla Worm at the stripe for Vital, and a good serve that came over, moving a little left to right, and with some pace. Neck and neck here. 12 serving 13. Nobody taking the driver's seat in this first set. Worm will continue here. Nope, she won't continue as that one finds the net. Miedema in, Klembarski out. Bovard to the service line. Right-hander sends it over. Fuller there to pick this one up. Quick into the middle. coming right at us, but long. Boulevard looking over for service location instruction. Puts it in play. Fuller there to pick this one up. The back set over to the right side. Block is there. A joust with the net. Miedema gets a hand on this one. Spoleto sees the on-2 into the campfire.
That was a good eye there. Good to do that after establishing middles, especially because blockers don't know if they're going to get a quick set to defend or just like that, dump right into the campfire.
Boulevard continues. Fuller there to pick this one up. Back set, right side, down the line. Rushing there to get it. Boulevard right in front of the broadcast booth. Free balled over by Lights. Vital sets up, middle attack, up off the block. Boulevard there. Spoleto pushes over to the left side. Miedema with a nice cross-court swing. Defense there to pick it up. Ball high in the arena here. The roll shot over. Spoleto's there. Rushing over to Miedema. Roll shot again, looking for a spot. Long rally here, longest of the match so far, and that's the end of it. Point, Vital.
I have to compliment Vital's libero there for handling the fast-paced outside shots from Lights with a lot of ball control that not only keeps them going in the rally, but also in system, and they're able to utilize their offensive weapons as well.
At the stripe here for Vital, number 5, Andrea Elson. Middle attack here, Grausnick finds a spot. Grausnick earns her way to the stripe. Sends the ball over. That was knuckleballing back and forth over to the right side. Block is there. I don't know that it was going to make it over anyway. 4 contacts indeed is the call. Grausnick continues. And just long out of the 1-6 seam. She takes a seat, rushing back into the match. At the stripe, number 12 is Zoe Shaley, I'm guessing. Giving that a little bit of a German pronunciation. Not sure if that's right. Spoleto here, back set over her head to Deckers. Different look and play there, and it works.
That was fun. That was just fun.
It's going to bring Torvey to the stripe. Waiting for the signal. She asked the R1, am I good? And he just nodded. So I guess it's good. They tried a slide there. It did not work. Timing off for Vital. Cross-court swing for Miedema. The defense is there, but the party ball put down by Ida Deckers.
Good physical presence at the net by both Ada and Macy. I will say, when both of them went up at the same time over the same spot, I did cringe a little bit in fear, not knowing where those feet were going to come down. Hopefully not on top of each other.
And Torvey with a great serve. The air coming out of that one as it sailed over the net. The defense unable to pick it up. And against my better judgment, I will show you the timeout, and we'll make sure we get that back. Somebody will make sure I get that back.
Here, I'll take responsibility. This is my one job.
I did that in some of the college games, and I forgot. And I was getting texts within seconds. Camera.
They know.
So, yeah, one of you will let us know.
Yeah.
But it is kind of fun to show you the timeouts. You can see kind of the emotions of the team and how they're doing, and I think they're just looking for positive energy. And I think true of any team, but I think we've seen it with this team. Come out with good energy and positive thoughts, and good things will happen. All right, we're back on the floor, ready to go. The go signal is given. Torvey's ready. Sends it over, not over. He'll give that point to the Vital coach.
I like the change up on that short serve call right out of a timeout. That's not usually expected from the other team.
All right, Torvey here with the set after the rushing pickup. And almost a joust at the net there, but just chaos in the Vital side, and body's on the floor, and so is the ball.
I'm tempted to look up Ada's reach, her vertical reach.
Yeah, I think both her and Ashley both fly pretty
They're
high.
up there, yeah.
Glenbarski with the serve here, middle attack. Oh, again, that's that. I don't know what you call that. Maybe you can tell me. She looks like she's going to hit it a little cross court or maybe middle, and it just turns.
We call that pinky down because the spin you put on the ball, you throw your pinky down, and then it's just an unpredictable last minute finds the corner. Very frustrating.
Fuller at the stripe here for Vital. And the connection not made there. And again, almost a joust. And we're going to get something called here for contacts.
Yeah. Little miscommunication there, but it's all right.
Vital coming back here a little bit. Light still in control of the set, 22-17. And that was close. It might have been out, but we're going to go on here. Bovard, doesn't matter. She gets the set back and crushes that in the one.
I love that set. A little bit of tempo, push all the way out to the pin. Sasha terminates down the line.
Bella rushing at the stripe for Lights. Right-hander sends it over, picked up out of the back row here, and Block gets a piece of that. Torby gets a piece of it. Rushing had a piece of it, sent over by Klembarski. Over the left side, well, not really. It hits the tape. Maybe the antenna, it doesn't matter. It was out anyway.
Little game of dodgeball.
Oh, dodgeball is
Get out of the way of the ball.
Dodgeball is our inspiration here at the Scully Brock Sports Network, SBSN 08, the Ocho. Glad to have you with us here. Omaha, Nebraska, PDC rushing with the serve, and a double contact has got to be called on that. And it is. And that's the end of the set.
Yeah, that's that.
Happy faces over here for your Lights squad.
We've got Kara Spoladoro telling stats the old-fashioned method on good old pen and paper. Not the whole game. She started partway through. I gave her my technology, my app to try, and I think she tried maybe 2 points and was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. But she tallied up a 500 hitting percentage for us towards the final end of that stretch there.
This team has been hitting outstanding in the last couple of matches here. So
love to see it.
Yes.
It's always good when you know you're watching good volleyball when your team is earning most of their points.
Right.
That's the most entertaining way to watch volleyball. If you are executing at the net and not making errors, forcing them to score on you if you want them to get a point. Obviously you don't, but.
Right. Yeah, it is fun to watch. They've been playing really well here. Of course, all through yesterday and so far today. We believe, at least on paper, that the final match of the day against Mavs KC will be a challenge. Watched them earlier, and there's some talented players on that team. Their libero was all over the court, and they had some big hitters. So we'll see how that pans out, but we are not done with this match as we are ready for set number 2. I will put my hand on the camera so as to not forget to turn it back. I know how annoying that must be. Yeah, it goes to sleep.
Okay, good.
I know it looks like it's dead.
I was like, oh no.
All right, you know what? Let's turn it back. I can only imagine if you're at home and that happens, you just want to reach into your screen and move it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that does not work. Couple shouts out to sponsors. I've been so tied up with all the technical issues that we've had. I have not called out our musical sponsor, and I have not played any of his music. Mike would be so much better about doing that, but it's Chad Johnson Music. You can find him all over the South Metro, based in Northfield. They now also have a recording studio in Dundas that they're using. That's his band, is the Minnesota Transplants, because, and we're going to get a close-up here, Minnesota Transplants All of the band members are from other places except Chad. He's a Minnesota native. The rest are from all over the country, and that's where their name comes from. But you can check out their music wherever you get your music, Spotify, all of the other streaming services. Check out his website. You can catch a live show anywhere in the South Metro. So big shout out to Chad Johnson Music for allowing us to use their tunes. All right, Zoe Shaley, if I'm not even close on that at the service stripe here. A bump set, and this is going to be a free ball over. Hagen sends it over. Vital sets up here middle. Oh, and again, that's that pinky down shot, and that's what I'm going to call that now.
You could probably call it a cut shot. I suppose.
It just looks a little bit different coming out of the middle like that.
Totally.
Shaley continues at the stripe, wearing number 12. Rushing has to dive on the floor to get this one. The back set of Miedema off the block. Fuller on the floor to get this, but very tight to the net, unable to play that out of the net. Difficult play when it rolls down the strings, I'm sure, to get that back up.
Interesting to see the serve-receive setup there. We had two passers, Bella and someone else, taking up the majority of the court, and then Taylor pushed all the way to the line. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if that's something that they're changing for this set.
Miedema at the stripe, and trouble on the Vital side. Results in a Lights point. For just joining us, they won the first set. I think we'll see that on the scoreboard. I really haven't looked at the scoreboard, but I think, what is the stream doing? I don't think it's good. But we're hoping we are also recording this, so we're going to just put the recording up. I've changed some things on that as well. We're going to hope that's good and just keep on going with this. That is the plan. Miedema to our left here with the serve, going short, trying to find a spot on the 2, and just a little too short on that. At the stripe here was Sophia Prinz for Vital, and wow, what a swing.
This team's middle connections with both Ada and Ashley are some of my favorite things to watch.
That was fantastic. What a play as Deckers comes to the stripe here. 4 serving 2. Sends it over, picked up there by Prinz. Oh, Rausnick up in the air to send that overpass straight to the floor.
That slam dunk takes us to timeout 1. Oh, are we hitting 1,000 right now? Hitting 1,000? I guess so. We have not missed.
You can't argue with that. That's for sure.
It looks like the stream is down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few green bars, but it's hit and miss.
Okay.
It's exactly what happened yesterday. The second match is the one that was bad. The other two were fantastic. We had our audio problems. There's been a variety of challenges that we have faced here, and some of that we bring upon ourselves with the complex setup that we run. But hey, it's fun to try and see what we can't make happen here as Deckers puts the serve into play here. Prinz is going to bump this over. Opportunity for Lights here, and that was a broken play of sorts. Smiles all over in the camera again. Mr. Camera forgot again, but you didn't want to see that one anyway, so we're going to see Fuller at the stripe here. He's the libero for Vital. Torvey the back set here for Hagen, up off hands. They will go left side here. And the block there, but it rolls down on the light side of the net.
Block presence is there. Push a little bit more towards the net, and that is one heck of a stuff block.
Fuller, picked up by Bovard to Grausnick, gets through. He just kind of tipped it over, slung it over, and it manages to find its way to the floor. Spoladoro to the right of the Mineral Springs Brewing broadcast booth, puts it into play here. Vital picks this up the back set all the way over to the right side. Block is there. Grausnick and Bovard.
Got her redemption from that last one. Nice block.
7 serving 4 for Spoladoro. Ball's in play right down the line. Picked up here by Vital. They go into that gap. Lights no problem. Miedema picks it up over to Boulevard. Block is there. This one comes up and over the block and down. Point Vital. At the stripe, number 8 is Marissa Stammer. Puts the ball into play, and Rushing plays that overhand, and I think regrets that. A tough spot to decide which way to play that one.
Bella wanted her turn at blocking.
Stammer continues at the stripe, right back at Rushing. This one puts up nicely over to the left side. Torrey takes a big swing at it, block, sends it back. They'll reload here out of the back row. Miedema up over the middle there. And they'll try a middle attack. Well, Vital, Russian comes diving in to get this one. Spoladoro sends this to Boulevard on the left pin. Right side attack for Vital up off the block. Miedema's there. And somehow is a point for Vital.
Sasha decided she wanted to take the net as a souvenir on that last play.
All right, and a good serve here for Vital. And nobody taking control of this set yet either, as it is 8-7 now. 8 serving 7 for number 8, Marissa Stammer. Puts the ball over that one, corkscrewing at us here. Spoladoro to Grausnick. Connection not made. Point Vital, and it surprised me to see a timeout, and indeed, we get that. Maybe if I stand behind the camera, I will remember that I need to turn it back. I'm going to try a couple of different things here until we get this sorted out.
I like that strategy.
Let's see. If I stay over to the right, then it won't happen.
Yeah, we're all about problem solving here.
That's absolutely what we do.
Yep.
We encounter difficulties and we try to come up with a solution for you, the viewing audience. We appreciate you out there joining us here on the Spurley Brock Sports Network, SBS 108 The Ocho, as we are thrilled to bring you continuous coverage of the ASICS President's Day Classic here from what has turned out to be a fabulous weekend weather-wise here in the great city of Omaha. Very enjoyable town to be in as Miedema enjoys this serve, picks it up nicely. Go to Torvey, cross court. She was looking for a spot in the 5 there, just wide. Stammer continues at the stripe here. Over to Boulevard. Picked up by Vital over to the right side, up over the block, right to Miedema. Middle attack. Grausnick looking to tip that into the donut, but they pick it up left side. And they use the block there, does Vital.
Vital's on a roll here.
It's the convenience store point, not in our favor. 7-11 as Miedema wins the convenience store point for your Northern Lights 18 Black. That's going to bring Molly Klimbarski to the service stripe. The right hander, the Waconia product, just skims the top of the tape. Then a great serve and a big cross-court swing for number 20. I think it was number 20. Maybe not. I missed it. We're going to move on because Klimbarski's ready. Fuller is there to pick this one up for Vital. Pushed over to the left side and free balled over. Spoladoro, quick set. Now what do you call it? It's kind of one-handed, and man, it's fast. All right. 12 serving 9 now for Vital. Klimbarski's there. The overpass, though, sent right down by Vital. And the set is teetering a little bit here for your Northern Lights squad. As is our stream, teetering. Hollow Worm at the stripe. Polidoro over to Grausnick. Tips this over. The defense is there to pick this up over the left side. Grausnick right there. Perfect timing, perfect location. Sends that straight to the floor.
Changing up the offense a little bit, see if he can get something else rolling.
Ball in play here, and that one skips off the defense. Serve goes right back over to Vital. 15-9. Don't want to let it get any further than where it's at. Need to make a little run here, but you need a side out here to get that started. If you get a ball on the floor, and all right.
Too many men.
Wow, that one came shooting over our head. All right, 10 serving 15. Let's go on a run here. Bella Rushing, the perfect person to do that, sends it to her counterpart, Fuller, the back set over to the right side. Blocks there, but it rolls down on the wrong side of the net. Wolf back into the match. She looks like she's 6'3" or something. I don't know. We got a tall front line here for Vital as the serve is, it might have been out, but we're going to play on here. Deckers pushes this over. Now we're getting,
Gosh.
now what are we getting here?
Ada's face was apparently in the net, is what the down ref is calling.
Okay.
Ada doesn't seem too upset about it, so I guess so.
I know hair doesn't count, but I suppose if you catch a tooth in the net strings, that wouldn't be good. Klimbarski, Spolodoro, and no doubt about that one for Ada Deckers.
Yeah, that was good. I say we swing our way out of this one.
Corby likes that going down the line, and it works well there. Good attack, but a nice pickup by Klimbarski, and a big swing for Taylor Miedema.
Taylor had great vision on that block there. I don't think Vital's block recognized that set was as inside as it was. Didn't track her inside the court enough, and Taylor took advantage of that and absolutely ripped cross court.
Corby just long out of that 5-6 seam. Going to bring Shaley to the service stripe for Vital, the right-hander. Sends it over, picked up nicely by Rushing here. Torvey, all options open to Deckers. What a play.
Another swing, love to see it.
Niedema at the stripe. Southwest Christian product sends it over. Vital there to pick this one up. They're going to go into the middle and kind of poked over to the light side, and it manages to find its way down. And they maintain a 19-13 lead here. Would love to see root beer point, but we need to go on a run if we're going to get to that. Rushing there to pick this one up. Deckers, that's one. As three Vital players chase off the court, almost running into the scoring bench for court 20.
Love to see that. That's 3 hard swings in a row from Ada that have scored and gotten us good side outs.
Deckers at the stripe. All the way over to the left pin, and kind of a delay. That left side hitter, I believe it's Lucy Belisle, hanging in the air just a half a second longer.
Vital taking advantage of us not having a libero in the back row, knowing that our super athletic at the front row middle is playing middle back.
And they are the first to 20, and now 21 on the ace for Fuller, the libero. Perilous times here in set number 2. Niedema there to pick this one up. The on-2 falls into the campfire. No, it doesn't. I thought it was down. It is not. Play continues over to the left side here. Bovard, that one is down. Point lights. Macy's Polidoro to our right will take the serve. Fuller there to cover it. Over the left side. Wow, that came through with some speed, and it was long.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I stopped that ball from going into the next court, and my left hand is burning right now. That was coming with some speed.
I believe it. All right, into the middle here. Block gets his chunk of that one, but not able to play it on. They continued to go after that one.
Lights showing absolute pursuit of the ball until the very end, even after the whistle is blown, making sure that if they rule it up, that ball is over the net and still in play.
All right, I think we're going to have number 7, Sophia Prinz. No, it's not. It's number 8. That is Marissa Stammer at the stripe. She sends it over. Boulevard is there to pick this one up. Polidoro to Miedema. Fuller there to get it. Into the middle. Pushed over the block. Polidoro there, the bump set. To Torvey. Spins off the block. Play goes on here. Left side attack. Miedema. Boulevard. Who's going to take this? Miedema sends it over, and it's just long. And, 23-16.
Getting down there.
Now we'll look in on the Vital. In case any of you folks in Eden Prairie are joining us, we'll let you take a look in at your group there on the other end. When we continue to battle streaming issues, I think it's sort of there. But what I hope to do is put up a recording of this one. You see, I made a change on that as well to try to improve. Did not work last night. We'll see what we get out of tonight. And again, it's a learning process. We are not using Easy Reels. We normally use Sam McKay's wonderful app, Easy Reels. Mike would be on it. He would be playing a little sound that Easy Reels uses. Normally that's what we do, but not this weekend. We are using a different platform. So it's still big thanks to Sam McKay as this one pushed over and lands right on the line. Point Lights.
Interesting creativity from setter Masis Polidoro to bump set a quick set there. You don't see that very often.
Klembarski sends this over and into the bench area. It's brought back. It's going to be a free ball opportunity. Klembarski there. Polidoro quickly to Grausnick. Sent back over. Rushing is there. And that's Grausnick with a big swing in through the block, but they do manage to bring it back, and we got another ball on the court. And nobody saw it, so play is going to continue, unfortunately. Well, maybe it's just a moot point at this point in the rally. Let's see who's going to get this. And Torvey was hoping to send that over into the spot, and just long. So I believe that's set point for Vital. It's Worm at the service stripe. 24 serving 17 on the hook here. Klembarski. Torvey sends it over. Fuller is there. Over to the right side. Sharp cross court. Lights picks this up over to Torvey down the line. They get it. And oh, wow. What a sharp shot there from Vital. Oh, she got shoved so hard that she landed on the ground. Prinz for Vital. Hopefully no damage there. Okay, I hope you got a look at that. That was kind of funny. All right, I'm going to step away. We've got a set break here. We're going to be playing a third. I don't think I brought my water. I'm going to let you handle it while I go and fetch that quick.
Sounds good. I don't have to talk, do I?
Well, when it comes back.
Okay. Okay, sports fans, Jim isn't back yet, so I'm going to stall as best as I can. Oh, wait, I see him. But one thing I can share with you is our statistician, Kara Spoladoro, just shared with me breaking news that they tooled our block very well. So, moving into this third set, we'll see if that's something that we can turn around and turn into blocks, because that would be a really exciting way to work through set 3.
All right, we're back, ready for a third set here. And we are, looks like we're on the air, so we got another ball rolling through the court here, but it's removed by Klembarski as this one's pushed over by Rushing. Play continues here. The bump set over to Miedema. Sharp cross court. Fuller there. They bring this back. Up. Block sends it back. Play continues. We have a crazy point, and Lights gets it.
Dominant at the net so far. You can tell from Taylor's first swing that Lights wants this, and they are going to get it aggressively.
I did see a lot of energy there, so good to see that.
Yes.
As Rushing sends this over. Out of the back row here, off the block. That is Lucy Belial.
Vital says they're going to swing too, so
Yep.
got ourselves a gunfight.
Battle of 15 here. Remember, it is not 25 in a third set, just 15. Every point that much more important. As the ball put into play, Bovard there to pick this one up. Spoladoro over to Deckers. The connection not made.
Team saying, let it go, forget that one. Next ball, let's go.
At the stripe is Prinz, who was the one that was knocked down. Apparently that didn't hurt her at all. Ada Deckers. What a swing.
I love that the team gave her the confidence she needed to take that swing, letting her know, hey, that's okay. You got the next one.
Torvey at the stripe. Good serve. Picked up by Prinz. Bump set all the way over the court. Wow, what an attack there for Lucy Belial. Prinz at the stripe. No, Fuller at the stripe, the libero. Sends it to her counterpart, Rushing. Oh, Ada Deckers flying in the air.
Call that heating up.
That was good.
Borderline on fire.
Yes.
I might venture to say she might be on fire.
I think you're right. Free serving three here. Still anybody's set. Fuller there picks this one up. They have to scramble to get it over, and it's a three-ball opportunity here. As Klembarski is there, Torvey sends this all the way out to Boulevard with a big swing. Defense picks it up. Looked like a double. We're not going to get the call. Punched heck over. Wow, what a chaotic point here. I'm not sure how to call this. Another free ball. Rushing dives to get this one. Boulevard wants this point, but so does Vital, and they're on this, and they get it. That is Lucy Belial, number 10 for Vital.
That was the right idea, though, there by Izzy. After getting a few dominant kills from Ada on that pushed out fast set, sending it to the pin there kind of leaves the blockers a little bit hesitant, fools them a little bit, and that was a good swing on Sasha. Vital's defense was just there to pick it up and ended up getting the point.
Marissa Stammer at the stripe might have been out, but we're going to go on here, and Deckers makes sure that is a Lights point. I think she is officially on fire.
Yeah, I'm seeing some smoke. Smoke in the air.
Earns her way to the stripe here, and unfortunately just long out of the 5-6 seam. Back and forth battle here. Who's going to take a little run? Need a run of 3 or 4 to put your stamp on the set here. Stammer at the stripe. No, I'm sorry, but we'll let that go. Torvey. And nice save there for Boulevard, and they're scrambling, and it's a free ball coming over. Spolaro's there to cover it. Torvey quick into the middle. Grosnick sees a spot. The defense dives in to cover them. The on two. Wow, she didn't even telegraph, didn't even look.
That,
A no-look setter done. Oh, that was awesome.
I was equally as excited for Vital's libero on getting that tip pickup, and I think she was as well. Took her mind off the game a little bit and wasn't quite ready for that dump coming over so soon.
Polidoro, they're going to get into the one and just catches the tape. 6 serving 5 for Vital. Elson at the stripe. Sends over a lollipop serve here, picked up by Rushing, pushed over to Grousnick. And that one rolls down, and Ava Wolf puts her hands on her forehead as if to say, what the heck was that?
Yeah, I don't know what you would call that off of Ashley's hands there. A point?
I guess it is. It is 6-6, and Bovard is at the stripe here, and that one, the overpass, sent straight down by Grousnick.
I love that we're winning the at the net battles here.
We're looking at the timeout here. I promise we'll get you back. We do not want to make that mistake in a fifth set. No, it's a third set.
Club.
Feels like a fifth set.
Yep.
Used to the college game.
Kara was sharing her stats with us. Her major takeaway was set 2. They managed to tool our block a lot. And so far from what I've seen, set 3 out of lights is a strong presence at the net. So I don't want to jinx ourselves or anything like that, but I'm happy to see that we've been able to turn that around, especially with Ashley's last play there, that little slam dunk action right into the timeout. Good momentum moving forward for the rest of the set.
All right, we'll see what happens as the players come back on the floor here. We'll get your view reset right there. Bovard to our left with the serve. The right-hander sends it over, the Chaska native, and they manage to get this. Well, they don't get this over. All right, point lights. Critical part of the set here. If you can run off another 2 or 3, would be fantastic. As this is the back set over the right side, and a big swing and a great pickup for Spolidoro there out of the back row. Bovard sends this over. Vital there to pick it up. Up over the block this time. Hagen's there. She's going to send this over into the corner on the 5. They get it. And that one's going to be a 4 contact. Well, a lift is called. Okay.
Good defense from right back. And then good volleyball IQ out of Sasha to recognize that after such a great defensive play, next best step is to just get the ball in, especially off of an out-of-system set.
Bovard on the serve. Over to the right side, up over the block. Rushing is there. Spolidoro over to Miedema. Looking for hands. Doesn't find them. Play continues over to the left side. Oh, and a great diving dig there for Rushing. Over to Grousnick. Fuller has a nice dig for Vital. Up over the block. Bovard. Spolidoro. Grousnick. Defense covers. Right side. That looked like a lift. Not called. Play continues. Over to the... And
Close.
Hagen just long there. Wow.
Coach is indicating for a touch. Ref says there was a foot of clearance between the ball and the hands. But
yeah, I didn't see anything there.
I wanted to see something. I'm right there with the coach.
That might have broken the set open, but as it is, it's 7 serving 9 for Vital, and a good serve over. Picked up nicely, though, by Bovard. Over to Miedema. That's a nice cross-court kill into the 5.
Mentioned this earlier, but I love how much we're running the middles because that just makes the outside's job even easier. Not that it's easy, but it opens up some options for the outside.
Opens up the options, absolutely. And Coach Weber is getting a kick out of something here. This is when I wish we had the coaches mic'd up. We'll just slide up to say, what are you saying? I want to
That's
hear what
the
you're
next
saying.
step of this operation.
It is.
Mic'd up content.
Mike has talked about it.
Mic'd up, sponsored by Mike.
Absolutely. Mike on the mic.
Get that.
Off hands here and a nice defensive pickup. Spolidoro over to Miedema. Again, that cross court, but picked up by Fuller this time. Over to the left pin here. And the on-2 comes right back. They'll try it again over to Miedema. She sees a spot off the block and down.
We are rolling. Bella with the lockdown defense out of left back.
It is the convenience store point. This time your light squad on the proper side of that. We'll just spin over here. And we're going to catch a drink of water and be back with you momentarily. All right, I don't know what we're picking up on that field mic. Some odd stuff. I don't want to pick up the wrong thing, so I slid that back down a little bit. We got to rethink that without Mike here, and he's always got good ideas where to place that. So we'll have to think about that a little bit. Rushing. Oh, and we got it fixed on the camera. Thank you. Rushing with the serve over to Hagen. And looking for a spot in the one, but just long. So coming out of the timeout.
Oh, Uprep overrules both lines judges to give us the point. Touch off the block there.
Did not see that.
We'll take it.
We will. Maybe the volleyball gods have spoken on a previous play. Who knows? It evens things out. Yeah, should be. And I think the stream is on. It's just low quality. I had to dumb it down to keep it going here as Vital gets a nice attack there. Block was up, but they squeeze it through. We're not done yet. 8 serving 12. Oh, that one coming right at us, and luckily it bounced and went over the heads of the kids in front of us and over the camera and out to, now it's coming back. And there it is. Did not make it all the way to Iowa. Torvey puts the serve in play. Picked up here by Vital over to the left side. Up over the down the line. Nice swing there for a Vital left pin.
Izzy putting on an acting class there.
Yeah.
I would have believed her if she told me that ball was out.
All right, Fuller at the stripe. 9 serving 13. Still a chance for Vital here. Lights could put this away, though, with a couple of big swings here, and the block gets a piece, sends it back over, and we're not done yet.
Yeah, I want to say that hit by Ada went right off the dome of that middle blocker there.
Yeah, I think I didn't really see what happened, but it makes sense. As Fuller is at the stripe, sends it over, counterpart picks it up, rushing. The bump set over to Spoladoro, swings this over. Vital picks this up over to the left side, down the line and out. Tightening up here. We're going to get a timeout. Yes.
That was a smart set by Vital there, recognizing that Macy Spoladoro, playing right side for the majority of the rally, starts on the left side of the court. And after that initial ball goes over, she has to hike all the way to the other side of the court. So by setting a fast tempo outside ball, chances are Macy is fast, but she's not track star fast. She might be late to the block. That was the case. Took advantage of that open line shot and terminated.
Great analysis by Lindsay Spoladoro. Glad to have you on the broadcast here.
Happy to be here, Jim.
Coming to you live from the CHI Health Center as Fuller is at the stripe for Vital. Sends it over, rushing there to pick this one up. The back set over to Miedema. Down. Great timeout. Coach Weber, point lights, and they are on the doorstep. 14-11. Klimbarski puts a good serve over. Trouble, and the match is over. 15-11. Your light squad is victorious over crosstown rival Vital Volleyball. Good win to get.
Yeah, what a match.
That was great.
Both teams, good defense. Very impressed by the defense by both teams. Only made possible by strong offensive arms. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, it was really good. That really amps up the energy too when you get those great defensive plays. I think that
Totally.
just amps things up.
Belief that you can beat the next good team too.
Yeah, which is coming up in about an hour. We're gonna guess that is going to be Mavs KC. Expecting a battle there. A couple of talented teams going at it. All right, we've got players wanting to do interviews, but I don't want to hang around here too long. So we're gonna do that after because we want to get out of the way. I know somebody's gonna want my spot.
Prime real estate right here.
Yeah, it is. And I'm wondering now who plays in this next match. If it's going to be, I think it's the first team we played and maybe the guys we just played.
Okay.
Because I really want to get this side of the court.
Oh.
So I think we've got to grab somebody and make sure they do that.
Okay.
Because that other side, you see, they have to set up over by the barrels and the nets, and it's just, it's not as fun as it is over there.
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
Yeah.
So I think with that, we're going to jump off the air here. I'm sure somebody wants my spot. So just join us again. Again, the best thing you can do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on all notifications. That way you're going to know when we're live, because I just can't tell you exactly what time that's going to be. So on behalf of our scoring guru, Mr. Joe Klembarski, our statistician, Kara Spoladoro, and the color analyst for this match, doing a fantastic job, Lindsay Spoladoro, I'm Jim Welbrock. And this has been a special presentation of the Spolly Brock Sports Network, SBSN 8 We'll see you soon.